There we go.
Since the dawn of history, human beings have realized various forms of energy. Civilizations have progressed with them. So where does such energy like Metatron lead our civilization?
Position for landing.
MR 1422, Dingo, Egret, unlocked. 20 to touchdown.
That's unusual.
What is?
Indications of Metatron. It's way too shallow.
The Metatron is not very deep.
And it's very strong. It wasn't here last time I came. What the hell is that? An orbital frame.
My liver's damaged. Damn Baram.
Baram from Mars? Dingo!
Good morning. Ready for combat? This is Detached Backup Battle Unit, Ada. Do you request control instructions?
But in the last half year, the situation on Mars has changed drastically. Now, Bahram's war potential is very strong. The Space Force put up a stubborn resistance, but without a major war, Mars was occupied.
And also, we're going to talk about something I saw, because I haven't actually started this version up before.
Only those two machines
We'll talk about it after the
can
cutscene.
move or stop.
I have a new hope, and it's from an unusual place.
So you want this frame, don't you?
Maybe.
Even if you're Baram, that's too rough.
It sure is.
Who's the commander? Is that you, Viola?
Nope, but close enough. Terrible now. I'm so upset. Oh yeah, that's right. Grab him as well. That wasn't in the first one. Oh yeah, the grenade. Oh man. Is this recordings of me somehow from my past? It feels like it.
Jehuti is programmed to blow up at the core of Almar. In case of need, Ada will start up the explosion system automatically. It's programmed to do so.
Ada, please answer my question. You're going to Almar, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Do you know Ada intends to self-destruct Jehuti on Almar?
She has a Wing Zero protocol, that's right.
Ada, please look after him.
Those parts are where it's gonna be fun because it's gonna be me remembering how to do that without killing her. Because I remember you have to do that battle without killing her. That was the old man. I remember that. We'll probably have to do a couple buttons. Ooh, yeah, and then we have to be ready by the end because the end is where it's really gonna test me. This game was so good. I saw what you were playing. I was like, holy shit, I wonder if it's gonna stream it and boom.
What are you doing on
Did
this
you
ship?
check out? I did check it out. It looks okay. We'll talk about that later too, because apparently something's already happening around it, but I haven't checked anything out on it, except for what I saw.
I've been dead once already.
So
I'll bring it to an end myself.
I don't know. We'll see. Depends on what the. I haven't even seen what people are saying. I just saw a bunch of videos have already come out saying a bunch of different things. I'm like, I'll watch them later, but I don't really know much right now. It looked okay from what I saw. Maybe not award-winning, but it looked
The
okay.
machine supplements your heart and lungs.
It seems almost a little too cartoony in some ways. I don't know. It was weird.
From Jehuti.
I like what the concept
You will
is,
die
though.
if you leave Jehuti.
But
The performance of these two bodies is even.
right now, it's like, I think just the word live service might get you deleted from existence at this point. So, it's like it went on for too long, and I think too many people have been burned at this point with the industry when it comes to live service games. And people are just saying, fuck them. They're just like, they don't even care if it's good or not at this point. And I'm not saying it's good, but I'm not saying it's bad either, in my opinion. But I will say, hey. There he is. That was the first close-up you're gonna get until we actually get to see him up face to face. My nightmare returns. Anubis versus Jehuti.
He's here.
He's here.
It is Anubis.
You must, even if I don't make it. Listen, please, be sure to stop Alman.
And then technically the AI version of someone over here to the far left. Leo, you fool.
Wait! Alman chose me. The universe and human subconscious are willing their own end. Look, this is the will of Megatron.
Sounds like he says Megatron with that dude's accent, but it's Metatron. Even though that was kind of the same material used in Transformers, but
Do you realize how
high-speed
many of my
robot
comrades
action.
died back there?
Alright, well, let's get going. That's all you're gonna get to see. Bunch of flashes of different things happening. I'm liking the look of Horizon game. If they can capture it. Also, Sony's live service is an EA live service, so it's likely it won't nickel and dime. And I agree with that. That's why I think this is a little jumpy. For the first time ever, I mean, I get where people are coming from, but I think it's, at this point, it's shell shock because of so much BS been going on from other companies. Oops, hold on. I gotta hit start so we can get in. But I'll just say this before we get going. Hopefully it won't start the cutscene from here. What does triangle do? Oh no. We do not have VR mode. But, actually, let's do training because I have not played in,
Please choose what training you want to go through.
a minute. I think we tried to stream this once on, back way back on actual PS4. Before the PS5 existed, if anyone remembers that now at this point, the way it feels. But that's why I wish 1 was on here. I wish we could have started from 1. But if it happens, it happens. But we're also going to talk about something crazy. Also, thankfully, Seely's here because he gets to hear the craziness. Did y'all see what Discord is going to do next month? No, I have not. Are they falling in a rut too? I feel like we're going to see a lot of this start happening. Like I said, among other things going on in the world, and this is more, I'm mostly just doing this from the perspective of someone who lives here in the U.S. Among everything going on in the world that we're all going through, a certain thing has basically canned of worm this whole thing. And it's just set people off. People have just gone off. Just, whew, like, bye, whoop. And I did kind of think this was going to happen. But I don't want to talk too much because it's not a vlog. But there's tons of crud happening, man, at the same time. They finally shutting down Discord. Are they? Wait, Discord's getting shut down? Oh, wow. Wait, seriously? Discord is going to make everyone upload full face scan IDs in March. Oh, okay. Scared the crap out of me, Tam King. I thought that was legit. With everything going on, I wouldn't have put that past anything. But that's still pretty freaky. That's still pretty Face ID though. Ooh, okay. I know why they're doing this, and here's the problem. Here's the double-edged sword with this. I agree and disagree with this because there is problems, just like there are with certain other social media or gathering sites. I'll say where people can gather and talk and discuss and chat, which is basically Facebook, X, Discord at this point. Maybe not the same level. It's not really a social media site, although you can tell they want to make it one, I bet. That might be why they're even doing this. They might be trying to jump into the pool because they see X and Facebook have their own problems. Especially Facebook. But, and then many other things. It's like, so, I could see them wanting a piece of that pie. But also, this might be also one of the first to drop this, what I said was coming. With everything been going on. Like I said, I can't go into full detail without this being a vlog. But at this point, it's like it's a double-edged sword because that means you have to give Discord your face, though. Is the issue I have. The issue I have here is how they're going about it, instead of being related to some sort of IP address thing or thing like that. They're going about this about a way of doing this like, oh, they need your face. And I'm like, I don't know about that. That's why I'm a little on the fence for that, because since it's also a social media site, you could also just do what X did, where you made it where you could see where they're from, or things like that at least. Won't give you their direct address, of course, but it'll give you, like, oh, they're from Lithuania or something, or like Alaska or something like that. And it's like, so I don't know. I do think I do think this is going to push the hammer. I think the government's going to step in on this one. I think this is going to do exactly what I just read Tam King said. I was actually just about to say that, but I wanted to read chat. So let me read what Seeley said first. And then I'm going to read what Tam King said, because I guarantee you Tam King's on to something on that one. But they will default everyone to a teen status, so you have to prove you're an adult. Yep, so they're doing the same thing North Carolina tried to push on certain sites. Say it that way. Once again, it's not a bad thing, but there's a difference between a state doing it and a private company like Discord doing it, is my fault here. And this is what I think Tam King said is correct. This is going to force the government to just jump in and go, done. Hope everyone's ready for this, because this is about to get nasty. I think the internet's about to suffer a damage we've never seen in our lifetime. Because it's not a... The problem with this is the internet is a good tool. It can be used for great things. But the issue is there's been so many people on the internet that abuse it. You see what I'm saying? So... Oh, yeah. But, it's like, they're gonna make everyone have internet ID no more. Yeah. And that's the thing is, I don't think Discord's gonna get away with this as a private system. I think this is gonna force the government to step in. No, you don't have the right to do that, but we'll do that. See what I'm saying? It's just a cascade effect. Discord, it's not really Discord itself I'm worried about. It's the after effects that this is going to cause. And it's like, and once again, the problem with this is, in some arguments, I could say, it's needed because of all the chaos that's been going on. You have all the, I'm gonna be nice about it, but you have all the fringe level people out there that are out there in, places like Minnesota and stuff, doing crazy things. And you know why they're doing crazy things? It's not because they were just taught that automatically. It's because they were told that. They were told other things that they were made to believe, and they just believed. Now, sure, they believed it, sadly, but where do you think it was pushed from? It's the same place everything else comes from. That's the double-edged sword in it. And it's like, and the problem is because there's so many people exploited it. Think of it like a... How do I put this? Think of it like a cheeseburger, like having think of 4 restaurants making a cheeseburger. They all make cheeseburgers. I'm not going to say real restaurants. I'm just going to say 4 restaurants that make cheeseburgers. Well, let's say 3 out of the 4 restaurants start cheating and changing the meat to something that's not really meat. And scamming the system. Well, now cheeseburgers are just going to get eliminated to eliminate the whole thing. See what I mean? It's a cascade problem. If government does it, it's over. Reach it by private industry does it, it's just business. But see, that's what I'm saying. Private industries are going to push this. They need to freaking stop this. Because the problem with this is even if it is needed, maybe I could make an argument that there is some things on the internet I do think that have caused too much poison and too much separation of us that who knows what's true anymore other than what's... Because look what... I'll give it... I don't want to talk about what this is referencing, but look what was released, right, from our government recently. And it's all over the place. The good thing about it is that now it's out in the open. It's public for everybody. But there is a double-edged sword that now that we've seen how bad it has been, because of this same lack of control, which I know that sounds harsh, because of others who use this system against us, our own system against us. This is, it's the problem with there's one side's not more grayer than the other. Or more darker than the other, I guess I should say. They're both not really great. So... I don't know. I just think Discord needs to back down on that a little bit. Or do it differently somehow. I don't know. It's like there's other ways to get to force age verification. There's parental control systems you can put onto your system as a company that would keep you having to do those kinds of things. Because that's too much of a huge violation of too many rights. Especially when you're not the government itself. It's like, but this is, once again, because it's private owned, this is going to make the government go, don't like that. But, good idea. It's just, like I said, I don't want to get too deep because we're not on a vlog right now. Discord isn't private anymore. Well, public company's still private. What I mean by private, Sealy, it's not government owned. Meaning the government doesn't say what Discord does, is what I mean, Sealy. I don't mean private as one versus public. I mean like a company that essentially is just regular people or businessmen who are not the government, not this, just want to do this because which they have, once again, some will have the right idea, even if they're not, who knows what the motives are, that doesn't matter. Has the right idea, but the problem is the way they're going about it, right? It's gonna become a shit show. That's all I'll say. Discord got hacked in the past, so it's so stupid. Well, that's another thing, yeah. That's why this is gonna make the government do it even faster. Because now they're gonna have an excuse. Oh, but what if someone hacks your system and gets everyone's pictures and faces? And they'll know who they look like and can stalk them and hurt them and manipulate them and boo 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 boo. This is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea what Discord is doing. They need to stop right now. They need to learn a lot of what these other companies are learning the hard way. It's because all these crazy kooks are leading these little companies are just as psychos as some of the ones you could argue may be in charge. But still, we're not going to go that far. But the point being, they're scared because they're smaller companies. They're these companies owned by just other smaller wolves in the woods. They're like, oh, the bigger wolves are biting down. Yep, uh-oh. So they're ditching house, just doing what they can, just create as much chaos and then run away as far as you can. That's what essentially is what this feels like. It feels like a fire sale is what it's called. This already happened, Sealy. You'd be surprised that all these data brokers are... Oh yeah, 100%. Most likely, this is why I don't believe in all these other security things and things that sadly my mom just did a little while ago. But I don't believe in all these other little security systems because most of our, I'll say this lightly, most of our data is probably out there anyways. The only thing that keeps it in check, even though the one argument still here is that's not great either, because once again, which is worse, that or this? So, the only thing that keeps it in check is the larger wolves that run the system entirely, and you know, they get the bigger benefit out of not letting most of us, you know, get caught by the ones who are brokering this back and forth. Let's say that way. I can't talk. That's like I said. That's a vlog discussion because we'd have to get into the nitty gritty and what I'm talking about on that one to explain what I'm saying. Otherwise, it sounds like we're kind of just talking. So. But but I will say, yeah, it's just panic. We're seeing panic on the lower levels and insane craziness. But Tab King is right though. Your Uber addiction isn't wait, huh? Your Uber addiction isn't a secret. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yes, Sealy, some random billionaire somewhere knows that Seal plays a lot of with a lot of Uma. Damn, do you think I didn't know? They know all the Umas. Also, speaking of Uma, chat, hold on. Is there somewhere to see it? Is it show it? Hold on, we're gonna go back in here in a minute. Is it show it somewhere? It doesn't. That's kind of sad. So you're gonna have to take my word for it, chat, because I didn't get to start up the stream fast enough. Because by the time the game starts and the OS allows you to start streaming, the people who helped make this game, this version of Mars for Zone of the Enders, the second runner, my brain, it went blank for a second there. The people it showed it was of course Konami, obviously. They're at the bottom though. But I didn't realize who helped them do this. And but you know what's great about this? I might actually get a sequel. Maybe not a sequel, maybe a remake. I don't know why I said sequel. I meant to say remake. I might get a remake one day. Hopefully of one. Maybe it's in the works secretly in the background and a certain thing is fueling it and it's just making me laugh right now. Because I'm like, how? How of all places did it ended up, what? Which because of that we have to have if I don't have to do too much Friday, depending on if I go out to eat or if I go anywhere with my mom or not Friday. Uma's getting a special long episode this Friday. Why, you may ask? Because the universe is literally turning upside down. We are literally walking in. We're all just 11. We're all just playing 11 from Stranger Things. Someone help. I might go mad. This has been a day. We also have to talk about Venom because we're probably going to do another episode of Front Mission tonight that I didn't plan, but it'll be a later episode. I don't need to train anymore. We're good. We'll talk about it when we get to it. Venom had to change Venom's name from Venom 2.0 that we named him because we found a new melee who is the pure embodiment of him. But as if Venom was like an actual dude in a Wanzer, not a like personality-wise. Like the guy from Front Mission 1 was more like Eddie, walking around in a Wanzer named Venom. This is more like literal, like if Venom was a real normal dude, walking around in real life, and he called his, and I'll say the name and you'll find out later why, and he called his Wanzer King Venom. Oh, definitely do silly, yeah. But not as much as someone who puts themselves out there. Exactly, which is why I take the risk. Because there is a reason why I do that, but I'll never say. But we'll revisit that a few years from now. It's too soon. I got other plans, which is marking today this video. Let's see. I mean, if he's never been on there, they technically can't because it doesn't exist. But he is right about that. If you want to fight data, then you create no data. But that's all I'll say to that. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. So it's like the only thing that you could argue that would even have access other than everything that we all normally have access to, which would be medical and all that, blah da 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 da, or you know, it's not as safe as you think most times. Otherwise I wouldn't have my ID stolen. That's why I have to have us, which I got to make sure. Ooh, I need to make sure to get that sent. I just realized I don't have that for my what's it called this year. Although it's gonna be weird this year because. Actually, I don't know, because it depends on... I'll have to discuss that with my mom. That's something more family related, but... Either way, I have to have what's called an IP protection pin. Which I always changes. For that reason. When you have your identity stolen. Which, sadly, I had a long while back done. So... that right there is kind of the same thing arguing here. Like, even with medical, some things, sadly, who knows, maybe some crazy delinquent nurse somewhere just gets offered some deal. She has a bad situation and sells a bunch of patient info to bad sources. Well, then that happens. Things like that happen, especially with certain things. So other than those things, really, the only thing I think Tim King really would have connection to would just be what, Sony? Whatever video games he does. Otherwise, probably not much. Maybe Google, but good luck doing that to Google unless Google did it themselves. But, it's like, so, I don't know. YouTube chat and PSN is the only thing I use, yeah. So YouTube, so technically Google, but it's like, Sony and Google, they don't have anything on them. All they have is just, profiles of people watching videos, playing games. Who cares? It's not enough to mean anything. It really isn't. But things like medical, all that's the risky stuff. But that sadly is more risk most time anyway, so hey. Anyways. It's like those Uma vids on Discord gonna come back on you silly. Oh man. Yeah, I've got to debate, am I going to go along with that when that happens? Do we know when Discord's doing this? See, I wonder how many people know that Discord's about to require, like, basically picture ID of people. Wonder how many people are talking about this. So, because that is, I didn't even know about that one, because I haven't seen too much on Discord lately, at least. Not among everything else going on. I think there's just so much big stuff going on. A lot of people are probably distracted at the moment. One could argue. But yeah, I'll have to decide if I'm going to go along. Well, I don't know if I will. I might leave Discord if I have to do that. It's like, do I do it for the YouTube channel? Because that's a lot. I don't think I want that out there for me. I have to protect myself as a disabled person a little bit more than normal. I don't mind my face on YouTube. But my face on some random, like, system that can easily take that picture and send it who knows where, not so much. Not so much. So, I mean, if I have to, I'll just cancel my Nitro and just delete my account. Say so. That, you know what else that's going to cause a problem, sir? You know, I actually think this is, you know what I think they're really doing this for, and then we'll continue and focus on Zone of the Enders is the last thing I'll say. I bet you they're doing this for certain servers. They don't like certain servers. It doesn't vibe with whoever's in charge. So some of them, there's probably some bad ones out there, don't get me wrong. But there's also ones that aren't that bad that they're probably going to get caught in the crossfire once again. But I do think that the more of this is, because think about that too. It's probably going to require server owners to do something even else. Because of maybe a certain server has more adult content on it or something. And it's like, so, yeah, this is gonna be a slippery slope. So, why would I share that on Discord? Who would I send that to? The mysterious Uma Lords. No, I'm just kidding. Can imagine people on Discord with beef gonna yeah, and that's another thing. That's a big no-go. That's a whole thing that's a problem in our culture already right now. That's why even federal officers have to cover their faces now, and people trying to pretend they're like blah blah blah. I don't want to say the word, but because it's nasty. But it's like, no, they're doing that because you crazy lunatics are gonna go and hurt their families. It's like. It's like, nah, bro, nah. It's like, nah, and this is once again, this is going to force the system itself, the higher system, the government, to step in and do its own version that's more locked in with them. So it's secure, but at the same time, one could argue that's not great. But we'll not get into those semantics right now because tomato at this point. Sadly. Once again, no, neither one's grayer or darker than the other. So, you don't need to share it probably. An employer could request the data when they look at your history. They could. As long as it's that way set up right now, 100%. This is why I think that once again it's gonna get punchy. Because like I said, yeah, I have a, like, when it comes to me being disabled, like I don't trust, because I kinda, and I'm not saying this in a privileged way, I don't get a lot. I mean, I get more than I ever have before in my previous life now. Like, I think there was only one time I made maybe somewhat $200 more than I am now. Because it's almost back up there. But, it was when I was really young. As far as benefits from the government for my disability and stuff, who helped me. It's like, unless they're the ones that are talking to me, we ain't having this. It's like, I may sound a little bit, government locked in that, but it's like, I don't have much choice in my situation. It's like, I'm not saying it's good for everything, but it's like, so it's like, nah. It's like, if Discord tries to pull this off and they do force this, I'll have to delete my account. I can't risk someone going out there and pretending to be me, because here's the thing, it's not even about doxing either. So my biggest fear for my situation, because this could get me in trouble in some way, is if they got my picture, it got out there and someone pretended to be me, to somehow get something going or open up some business. This is what got my ID stolen in the first place, but I'm pretty sure that didn't come from Discord. That came from probably one of my doctor's offices originally long ago. Don't know who, don't know where, just know it was probably one of them. It was probably like long ago. I don't know, it's like, I've been living with that little pen for a long time that changes, it changes constantly, so I have to keep an eye on it when I need it. So, and it's like, so, it's just insanity. It's like, so if someone does that, and I get, and then they, like, then the government comes to me wanting to know, okay, you're supposed to be disabled, why do you have that? So it's like, no, I'm not losing what little I have for some company who can't do a better, be more professional and find a better way to do it. It's not happening. So, let's see. Unless I put my personal email and not my work mail. And they specifically asked for that email's history. But at that point, you are trying to look up dirt on purpose and not general search to see you are not mentally deranged. You silly. Okay, hold on. I don't want to go too deep because once again, this conversation is getting too vlog length now. This is why I'm a little leery of talking about these things in general and triggering these things on these streams in general. But I'll say this, Sealy, that's not as true as you think. But we don't have time. I don't have time to break down why you're being a little naive on that one. Champ King's 100% right, and they don't have to ask you anything. They don't. That is a misconception. If you put your data on there, they have your data. If you have connected to their system, they have that. They can give that to whoever they choose without asking you. This is why why most time emails aren't too big of a thing unless they have your password. But faces and other things, no. Because faces are used on government IDs. That's a big no-go. That's a big no-go. That's opening up even a market for scam artists and people to do like in Las Vegas, where they would make fake IDs for people back in the day. It's terrible, terrible, terrible mess that is. No. Unless it's the government asking that, even though I don't agree with them doing it either in some cases. No. It's like they already have a lot more than you think. It's like, now they may not have an email that you haven't attached, I will say that. They won't have the one you haven't used, but whatever one you've used, it's there too. So, anything you've basically typed into Discord ever is there. And some businesses can subpoena this without your permission. At least that's what happened to someone on Facebook before. Because we're living in a modern time where these companies want to see what you're like on social media. Because some people, I'm not saying you, but a lot of these other crazy people too tend to hide themselves and what they truly are like on their social media. So companies have become insane with this. They don't want to deal with it, so they're trying to find a way to make sure they know exactly who they're hiring now. Because it's cost a lot of companies money. I mean, Starbucks had a revolt happen recently, apparently. I'll say this is the final example, where the employees were sitting there. There was like a lead Karen-like employee lady sitting there teaching the other employees, if the federal agents come around, you are not to open the door. You are to keep the doors closed. Good luck with that. One, they're glass doors, you dum-dum. And I'm like, it's like, what you gonna do? And I'm like, and two, yeah, you do that. Now you can be actually arrested. Have fun. Say, bruh. It's absolute insanity. And the more this chaos kicks, the more we don't flush the pipe sooner, the more you're going to see this evolve towards this. Tam King, I'm going to give Tam King 100% on this one. He's 100% right on this one, It's a nasty thing. So many things have come out that have just... We're in there of, holy crap. This is the test. Remember what I said about my theory about species and reaching a certain level? We're here. Is there college classes in the... Is there college classes in Karen now? Ran by Professor Karen? Probably. At this point. Not literally, but I get what you're saying. But I mean, did you see? I don't want to go too much into the school ones because that's what we're going to talk about in the vlog. Because it's a serious problem. I will say lightly, a school recently there was two different versions actually. Both are just as nefarious in my opinion, but one is way worse than the other still by a certain reason. But so two things happened recently. One school allowed the entire school to leave the school premises and head over to some protest where they started throwing rocks, breaking windows of passing cars of people driving by. And you heard what I said, breaking windows of passing people passing by cars, trying to set things on fire. They were allowed to leave the school. Now, in my day, when I was in school, you tried to walk out those doors, I'm not going to say school's a prison. I mean, it looks like one now at this point in some places because they have to now. But to protect some of the younger ones from themselves and from the crazy stuff going on now. But hey, we'll not talk about that right now. With more purposes, I'm not trying to say schools or prisons, but if you were to do that as a young kid, you gonna get freaking grabbed by an adult from the staff, hopefully. It was like and then brought back into the school and punished. You're gonna be given suspension, detention, the max whatever you can get in a school for a kid. You're in super trouble, mister. You left the premises. So tell me, how has this happened? And this is why people are trying to go, oh, it's the parents. Yes, maybe partially. At least for the ones of the students who went out and did that. I agree their parents should be looked at as well as the school and the staff. Maybe they got overwhelmed, but even then, you call the police then. They have to be thrown in juvie if they're going to go and do some stuff like that, and you know they are. You call the police. I'm sorry to say, as a staff member, that's what I would have been doing. It's like if it was not the teacher's fault for the first time, at least for the first example I'm giving. Second one's not so case. But then, yeah, you call the police and say, these younglings are about to go out here and start literally breaking people's shit, setting on fire, and doing all this other crazy stuff. Other thing, now we come to the terrible example, the one that one could argue these youth are just, once again, this is why I think internet, and we'll end it on this one soon here. This is why I do think what Tam King said is true. We're going to eventually see some sort of, it won't be from companies though, it'll eventually be from the systems themselves, the government. We will see some sort of internet ID system, but it'll be from the government. And the reason for this is one could argue, if for a whole, basically, population of a school of younglings, and if the staff aren't involved, I still think they are, but if the staff aren't involved, then one could argue, well, that's probably they're always on their phones, always listening to these crazy videos, telling this, telling that have no way of showing proof or what's actually happening out in the world. They're just saying it and crazily creating chaos, and it's like, that's one major excuse right there that's going to slam the hammer straight against the wall. And it's like, but that being said, to the second example, where now I'm going to 100% tell you the staff is involved because they're in the video. Hard to avoid that kind of evidence. But it's like we need the hippies back. They were too high and lazy to do anything crazy. Well, that's another thing. It's all of this here. I don't want to go too much into that subject, but I do have a theory on that certain parties, not the one in charge now, but certain parties turned that so demonized in the civilization of, especially where I live, for at least originally, not now. It's starting to go back that way. Maybe it might fix itself in that way, but who knows? That's all I'll say. But either way, what I was gonna say is, like, one could argue there was at least some buffer. Maybe not a good excuse or a good buffer, but there was some buffer that Tam King just kind of mentioned. But yeah. But that being said, now to the darker example, the terrible one, and then we'll end it on this. We'll go. I'll show, if I can, more examples of it. We might react to another big man's video, to the big man himself, because I don't want to have to create an X account really if I have to, if I don't have to. So I'd rather just react to his video. It's not it's just so you can get some take from him and also hear what I'm gonna say about it, because it's not really reacting to him. It's reacting to what he's reacting to, because, like I said, I have to be a little more careful in my cases with my disability. But I still want to talk about it because I think we all need to be talking about a lot of this stuff. I think these are the things that we need to bring back, the era of the U.S. when we discussed things way more openly. And I think we need to do that again. And what I mean openly, like actually talking about it, not yelling it or throwing bricks at cars or burning things down. And they call themselves Democrats. Anyways, point being, as the darker example, there was an elementary school, not that word, who took their students, not let out, and it's in the video, you can look it up. It's probably on YouTube somewhere by now. Might be able to look up the video actually directly on YouTube actually now. We might try that when we do the vlog to show these examples, so we can talk directly about it. But still, these teachers took other people's children off the school premises to a protest, and we're using basically the children as shields to stand in front of them while trying to get the children to do funny dances while shouting the normal anti-BS. That one strikes a chord with me. The first one you could argue, it can be a victim of circumstance. The first school I talked about could be a victim. I don't know enough to say yay or nay on this one, so I'm not going to give an opinion on victim or not. But, that one was more just the students, even if the teachers may have let them out on purpose, or just were like, hey, we ain't messing with this. There's like 1,000 of them, only like probably, I wouldn't say 100 teachers, 200 teachers at best, to like 1,000 students in most cases. That's how bad most schools are paid anyways. So, when it comes to education. Although, with the way things are being educated in some schools, with the second school being an example, you can see why schools don't get a lot of money sometimes. And it's like, so, with the second example, remember what I said, elementary school, took other people's children out there, basically used them as shields. Did nothing bad happen, thankfully, but thank goodness. But, I'll say it every time. Once the children are involved, the hammers get stomping. They get slammed straight into people's faces. I don't mean physically, metaphorically. Just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's not good. So it's not good, man. It's like, so at this point we had a strange crossroads. That's what we'll leave it. That's the beginning opening of this. Gave everyone time to join up at least. Now we're gonna focus on the actual thing we're here for, which is appropriate that we talked about that for our reawakening episode. Can't speak today. Because of what everything kind of is going on, things that I'm doing IRL right now to hopefully start making some changes there to begin my path where I'm going to next as well. And also let my mom basically have her own thing she's going to be doing now, so and hope wish her the best as well. But what was I going to say? This kind of marks the beginning of a path I left behind, of something that once everything gets situated, I'm going to decide where I'm going to go next with that and what my next decision with that is. Do I go ahead and start saving up and then transferring and finding a roommate or someone to move down towards where I'm going. And I'm waiting to see if something happens with Georgia right now because they're having a little bit of issues. The state, not Georgia over there in Russia. Georgia, United States. Because if it gets too kind of problematic, well, I guess I'm taking a tropical vacation is all I'll say. But it's like, that's the only way other place I'm going to get what I need done. So. But back to the crazy thing, y'all completely got me distracted from why I'm so excited for Zone of the Enders is something that made me laugh. And somehow Sealy being obsessed with Uma didn't hear me. Is something happening in Georgia? It's small right now, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Because Georgia does have a small contingent of blue. I've always said this about Georgia. She may be predominantly red most of the time. But the blue isn't small either. Like, it's like almost like a quarter, right? 25% of the whole, probably. It's a lot more of a bigger chunk than one could say like 2% of somewhere else. It's like, so the difference is like, yeah, okay. I don't think it'll really turn into anything, but I would rather be safer than sorry. Because I did notice something on my vacation down there, not in Winder. Winder's a gym, even though it's a little too country. I could live there and then go to college from there. I live in more of the country town, but the problem is my benefits would be pretty small in that town. They're a small town, they don't have a lot. And since I couldn't find a certain someone when I went back down there, I'm like, I don't know if that's really worth me living there. I would like to visit there because my friend / brother that y'all know, Shadow Scar, has moved back down finally. And he's back down back down in our hometowns. Or his hometown. That was his hometown. Mine's always been Lawrenceville. But Georgia is, I'm going to keep an eye on it. If it gets a little too huffy, then I guess I'm going to need a lot of sunscreen and a lot of, I mean, it's not as bad, but a lot of anti-spider. And then also a hunting gear for free iguana meat. Because it'll be the easiest place to go if that place gets if something happens. Because I know they ain't gonna deal with that BS. But because that's the only other place in the South that has the best robotics and AI. It would either have to be Georgia or the tropics. I wouldn't actually. To be fair, what's funny is I actually do have lineage from there because my mom was born in the AKA tropics. So technically, as far as bloodline, I actually do technically have a bit of reptilian in there. One could say a bit of gator. I mean, is it not stand out obvious that my favorite monster in the Monsterverse is Godzilla? No, anyways, well, let's get back to Zone of the Enders, shall we? But anyways, if that happens, that's where we're going. If not, I'm going back home. I will say that. If nothing happens, I'm still going to go to Georgia first. Because I do want to go back home at some point, if it's possible. But I ain't going to do it if it's going to risk my life. I'll skip it aloo to more south. I'll not go to Georgia. No. See. Well, like I said, you better hope nothing happens to Georgia. You better be getting on the wheel and finding out who to talk to make sure to nip whatever's happening there in the bud. Make sure it never happens. Because if it happens, well, I'm not going to take the risk. I'll go someplace clearly safer for the handicap. Has really good handicap accessibility. Has really good handicap benefits. has one of the most advanced artificial intelligence and robotics in the South. I'm having a hard time not talking myself out of Georgia now. Because I thought about something else. That was like, made me just as a joke. That when it came to a video I watched from CES the other day and laughed. I had to just laugh. See, I need a place of silence when making the day. No. See, now you give me another reason I need to come to Florida to protect it from that BS. Florida does not need a Teo. Holy crud, no. I think we need to introduce Florida to more cowboy styles. If anything gets created, it's going to be a Taiki shuttle. Or maybe a grass wander. Oh, alright, now that we've come full circle back to Uma. Oh, you ready for this, Stamp Game? You ready for this, Sealy? Sealy gets a win today. I'll say it again because he glossed over it earlier. I don't think he even noticed because he was so fixated on talking about what we were talking about earlier. Sealy, you didn't even hear what I said about Friday with Uma, did you? By the way, some guy is making a FNAF animatronic. He came here to finish it. He needs to. I'll say not why. Not for the animatronic itself. More for... the more advanced these animatronics become, the more likely the hilarious joke I keep making in my head is possible. It becomes less of a joke. Anyways... But yeah, did you hear what I said about Uma for Friday, though, Susan? That thing looks downright horrific. Anyways, nah. You did not, okay. See, I don't care about the horrific ones. They can keep those. It's just we need more advanced animatronic builds, so we create more new types of servo motors and more tactile movement and like, all kinds of stuff. Because it's needed. Anyways. But, alright, so back to Uma. Uma's episode is, bar that I don't go out to eat with my mom, though. I need to say that. If we do, I decide to go get something to eat, or if I take us to go get something or something that Friday. What was I going to say? Yeah. Uma's episode is going to be a lot longer. No, Chica, what? What? Why Chica when Roxy exists? Tell me this. If you're getting what I think you're getting at, why Chica when Roxy? I swear if you secretly end up being a bird boy, you're proving my point that you're a son of Zeech. You are James's secret Floridian son. It's like, okay. Of the originals, I get that's the only choice. Unless you somehow repair Mangle. But Chica's still safer option. But it's like but no. I'm talking about like what you don't have to just do Sealy. You see, this is what I'm saying. You're still young, still. You're still young. You still have your robotics brain hasn't gotten that mature yet. Too much. You're too young. Is the art not what are you doing with the Illuminati Avatar mech? Oh man, we're learning how to repilot this thing after all these years, so we can finally do the episode. But I still haven't got to my announcement yet. Okay, he'll recruit. He's just a boy. Exactly, Time King. He's just a boy. Roxy is way too advanced for now on. Not. No, she's not. Bruh, the actual technically no, she's not. She's no much better than technically even Chica was. Chica could run just as fast. People forget that because the originals were different. Technically, if you argue, technically Freddy, and this is how you know. Look at Freddy's animations when you call him in the Megaplex. Now you're making me want to redo that series. But it's like when you call him in the Megaplex, Freddy's movements, and he may be advanced, but what little footage we have of modern or original but modern Freddy's movements, technically original Freddy was far more powerful. So I'd argue that's not really necessarily true. Now I get what you mean on servo movement possibly, but you never did the DLC. I know I never did the DLC. We needed to, and I never did. I was supposed to get the other endings. I forgot to show you guys because there was one specific I wanted. I'd have to look it up again so I could do it, but we'd probably have to start over. But to be fair, I would have to because I don't remember anything. Well, I remember it, but I don't remember the mechanics. Like, I don't remember what I had to do. I only remember Freddy at the best and his charging stations and the stupid sun guy. Hey, Celia, have you seen the new limited mission Carly's Fairy Tale and Arknights? Alright, so what's the UMA announcement? Alright, yes, back to the UMA announcement. The UMA announcement is that, barring that I go out to eat with family, if that don't happen, that's still going to happen no matter what. We're going to be having an extra special long episode of UMA this weekend. Or Friday, excuse me. On Friday. Meaning instead of it just being like an hour to 2 hours like we normally do, we're going to do a front mission level long mission for UMA. Meaning we might get several campaigns done. In length is what I'm talking about. Like, we're going to be doing multiple campaigns. Probably 2 or 3, I would say. 2 I know for sure we can get done. Depends also how bad the campaigns go, right? Some campaigns may end sooner than others. Because it just decides to go, nah, bro, you ain't winning nothing today, bro. See, I need to take a photo. Says one needs to be a Lupo. First, what the frick is a Lupo? So, Wilford? Wait, can you take wait a minute. Wouldn't Wolfguard count? Can he take pictures of his own operators for that? Because Wolfguard's a Lupo, by the way, Tam King. Italian Dante. You might have tried to say Wolfguard, and for some reason it corrected to Wilford. Wilfred! But yeah, so yeah. We're going to be having an extra long special, several hour long episode of the UMA this Friday. In honor of something I did not know about this game that you're seeing on the screen. You ready for Farseer's joke to get even more funnier? Like, what I laughed at what Farseer just said because I don't think you even know yet, Farseer, that the irony in what you said, the Illuminati Avatar mech, the amount of string tying I'm about to do that's gonna be stupid is gonna feel like it. Done it. Wolfguard counted. Nice. Gilberta is also a Volpo. Okay. But alright, so Zone of the Ender second runner, right? Mars edition, which is the VR edition. Konami is the main owner, and they're the ones that reproduced this basically as a VR game. But do you know who helped them? I wish I could start the beginning cutscene over again. Actually, can I? Hold on. Before we do training, can I somehow get it to, like... Probably not. I probably already went too far. Damn it. Damn it. No, I can't. Damn it. Ah, okay, well. Well, since you said you're doing special for Uma, was it Side Games? So, congratulations, chat. There is now a tie between this thing and Uma's. Not literally, but I'm like, there's no way. When I started the game up, I saw it come up again, Konami, Side Games, and it went Side Games, and I went, what? Yeah, I was saying the Aeon Illuminati mech looks like that, like an orbital frame. Oh, that's true. I guess it does. Teo is a pilot, 100% confirmed. Yes, I blew her up in the first game. It's fine. Don't worry, she didn't survive long in this universe. But that's the one good thing about it. The difference. Oh man.
I will explain about moving. Agility follows the left stick operations. Press the triangle button to ascend. Press the X button to descend.
Okay.
Press the R2 button while moving to dash.
So that button's right. I know what that'll be.
Holding down the R2 button keeps you dashing. This is very effective to move quickly or dodge enemy attacks. Ending the explanation about moving.
Okay. Now let me do some practice here.
Agility is set up not to do that right now.
There we go. I have to hit that.
Agility is set up not to do that right now.
Okay. Call me if you need me. Be careful. Alright. That's movement. We're good there. Normal attacks.
I will explain about normal attack. When the enemy is at long distance range, the lock-on marker turns green. It turns red when the enemy is at close range. When the target is distant, press the square button, which will fire a shot. In a close-range battle, you will initiate a slashing attack by pressing the square button. Ending the explanation about normal attack.
Alright. Nice. Okay.
Agility is set up not to do that right now. Agility is set up not to do that right now.
I'm trying to press it. What's it called? Yeah, that's pretty easy. Alright, I can... I forget he's got like a Mega Man blast if you charge it.
Jehuti is set up not
Yeah,
to do
see, I
that
can't do
right
my
now.
charge right now. Alright, cool. Dash attack.
I will explain about dash attacks. Press the square button while dashing to perform a dash attack. In a close-range battle, a dash attack becomes a dash blade.
Yep, that. That's what I wanted.
In a long-distance battle, you can lock on to multiple enemies by pressing the square button. You can fire a homing laser by releasing it. Using homing lasers consumes sub-gauge power.
Yep.
The longer you hold down the square button, the more enemies you can lock onto. If you destroy multiple enemies at once, your sub-gauge will be restored even more.
It's all about combo.
Ending the explanation
Combo,
of
combo,
the dash
combo.
attack.
Tam, you still haven't friended me. When you gonna send this with me? They're like, what you think gonna friend me, bro? You see how you can just, I do love it, man. You can Dragon Ball juggle them. Yeah, I think I'm good. Alright. Good. Burst attack.
I will
This is
explain
charge.
about
Yeah,
burst
this is like a
attacks.
charge attack. I'm either
When
gonna
Jehuti
slash
is
him or
not
throw a
moving,
spirit bomb
you
at
can
him.
change to burst mode by pressing the R2 button. You can perform burst attacks by pressing the square button in this mode. A close-range burst attack is a burst blade attack.
Yeah, it's to break shields. It's how you used to fight the
A
fist
long-distance
guys.
burst attack is a burst shot. By holding down the square button, you can charge power for a burst shot. Burst attacks are very powerful and penetrate the enemy's guard. A burst shot consumes sub-gauge power. Ending the explanation of burst attacks.
Yeah, but there's like 20 million Sealies, Sealy. You know how many Sealies there are? Hit him with the power ball. Boom! Alright. It deactivates all your other attacks, so I'm just going through and checking. Oh yeah,
I
guard.
will
What button
explain
is
how
this?
to guard yourself.
This I don't remember.
By pressing the R1 button,
Ah.
Jehuti takes a guard position and can block enemy attacks.
So I know what I have that as. That's perfect. Okay.
But not all attacks can be blocked.
Yeah, charge attacks, just like mine. They can hit you with a burst attack and break your shield. Oh, and grabs. Yeah, grabs obviously don't. Just like in any other fight game or hack and slash game, grabs ignore it too. I forgot what
You
our
cannot
grab
guard
button is.
yourself from enemy burst attacks or grab attacks. Ending the explanation about guarding.
We already know. But that's just pretty self-explanatory. Lock on.
I will explain how to switch between locked targets. When Jehuti gets close enough to an enemy,
I'm actually
Jehuti
52
locks
with
on
Surtur as
automatically.
my
If
profile
there are multiple
picture.
enemies, you
Or
can
not, I
select an enemy
managed to
lock
find
onto by pressing
find
the
you off your
L2
name,
button.
LOL. No, you didn't. You don't know it's me.
You can switch between locked targets by using the right
You
stick.
don't know, silly. You don't know.
You can deselect the
Not
target
at all.
by holding down the
I
L2
didn't hear.
button.
I didn't hear any of that. Now we gotta listen to it again, chat. This is your fault.
Ending the explanation of
I
switching
didn't hear
locked
any of
targets.
that. All except for L2 disengages. I'm just gonna look at it. Oh. Hold on. Just realized. 1 second, chat. Just gonna get a blue screen for a second. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I gotta assign a different profile. There we go. Guardian of Enders. Okay. Alright, lock on. Let's just watch it again.
I will explain how to switch between locked targets. When Jehuti gets close enough to an enemy, Jehuti locks on automatically. If there are multiple enemies, you can select an enemy to lock onto by pressing the L2 button. You can switch between locked targets by using the right stick.
Okay.
You can deselect the target by
hold it,
holding
okay.
down the L2 button.
So it's either L2 or moving the stick. If I would just
Ending
move the
the
stick most
explanation
cases.
of switching locked targets.
Weird. The auto switch doesn't work. Like just tapping it, that doesn't work. It's just like it tries, but I mean, you're just better off doing it like this. That's more consistent. Manual switch is better. Okay, ring radar.
I will explain about the ring radar.
That's the thing floating around
When
us.
an enemy gets close to Jehuti, the ring radar appears. The ring radar turns green when the enemy is far away. It turns orange when the enemy gets closer. The size of the ring radar represents the distance from the enemy. When an attack from outside the screen approaches Jehuti, a red ring radar appears. In this case, the marker shows the direction and distance of the incoming attack.
See, I wish more games did that.
The closer the attacker gets, the larger the ring radar becomes. Ending the explanation of the ring radar.
Thank you, Ada. Ooh. Yeah, you can see, yeah, you can use it to kind of dodge attacks. I do love that. I wish a lot more games did it that way. Makes maneuverability so much more usable. Alright. Combo smash.
I will explain about combo smash. In a close-range battle,
I base
you
it
can
off
perform
your
a combo
authority
smash
level.
with a normal blade
In the
attack.
time you ended the stream and logged off.
Press the
Wow.
square button 3 times consecutively.
Wow.
If the third press is the square button, you will slash and push back the enemy. If the fourth press is the triangle button, you will slash and toss up the enemy. If the fourth press is the X button, you will slash and throw down the enemy.
Throwing them against walls does stun them and hurt them, allowing you to keep the combo going.
By pushing an enemy to a wall, ceiling, or floor,
And it does
you
damage.
can cause additional damage.
So it could kill them.
Ending the explanation of combo smash.
Combo smash! I like a combo, I like the smash combo. What? Oof, dead. Yeah, it's coming back to me.
I will explain about camera control. If you are not locked on, Jehuti will move in the direction of the left stick. If you release the left stick, the camera will capture Jehuti from behind.
I do like that.
You can also change the camera angle with the right stick. When aiming at a certain spot to attack, you can move the target marker with the right stick. Ending the explanation of camera control.
Oh yeah, you see how it has a quick lock. Because you can shoot. The reason why it does that is there are certain little bosses where you have to shoot like little points of them. I won't say what, but... Grabbing an object.
I will explain about grabbing
Oh yeah, we
objects.
can start. Oh yeah, Jinyuti or Jehuti, I call him Jinyuti. Jehuti is a portable railgun. You can either beat him with it, charged with magnetism and electricity, or Metatron, like that, or you can just become a railgun entirely.
When Jehuti is holding an object, press the circle button again to throw it. Jehuti can guard itself with some objects from normally unguardable attacks by pressing the R1 button. Some objects will explode
Worth
on
it,
impact.
because you make me $1 million every
The
time.
explanation
Wow,
of
silly
grabbing
wow.
objects is complete.
Wow, silly wow. Wow, silly wow, wow. Alright, this is you, silly. Just remember that. Oh man, alright, I'm gonna hit you. This is the Silly Beatty Club. Ah. Yeah, oh wow, I forgot you could do it that way. Okay, cool. Oh wait, I get it first. Oh. Oh. Oh well. Now we can just double tap him. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. See, stealing the money, stealing the goods. Additional dojo trophy. Nice.
By pressing the circle button near an enemy, Jehuti can grab it. You can also grab a guarding enemy.
Yep. That's what I usually do when they're dumb enough to guard me. Then you can beat him, beat his ally, right, with him?
Enemy, press the square button
Yep.
to swing it around as a weapon.
I do think that's still funny to this day. I think can you do this in the first one? I think you can eventually. I don't think you start with it, but you unlock it eventually to be able to do it. It's the funniest thing ever.
When Jehuti is holding an enemy, press the R1 button.
Yeah, you can use them as a shield. And they'll actually block burst attacks.
Can block attacks that are normally unguardable.
Yep. It will shake through eventually, though.
If you hold an enemy for too long, he can shake your hold off.
Some enemies are better at this, too. If you charge burst him,
paralyze an escaping enemy by bursting.
Yeah.
Ending the explanation about grabbing enemies.
I visit your ship when you're not logged in because I don't know if you can see others waiting if you're in the ship at the same time. You just be better be glad I can't attack someone coming on my ship. Oh well. Where'd the other one go? It also does damage to them. Take that! Oh wait, how do you throw? swing. Wait, how did he do the big throw? Ah, you gotta rapidly tap it. There we go. Yeah, cool. Nice, we did it.
Training.
Time to begin. It's finally time to begin. Let's do this. Classic or Pro? Okay. Makes R1. What's it called? Preset sub. I'll have to figure that out. Which one's so lock on still L2. Select sub is L1. Interesting. But I moved that, so that's fine. So the only thing that really changes is the sub button becomes guard becomes L1 instead. I kind of like where it is now better. We'll see. Then the D-pad becomes the switchy switch. Sub-weapon. Wait, what's sub-weapon on this? Oh, circle is also the sub-weapon. Okay. We'll play it on classic. Normal. I like it being a little harder. If we die, we die. If we die, we die. I'm gonna be quiet for the cutscene. Finally get to start it up all over again. If we could play one, we would have started there, but we will play it one day. Maybe Side Games will help with that remake I'm hoping about. Maybe somehow the UMA will fuel this into resistance. Or existence, not resistance, into existence. One can only hope. Someone get Goldship on the phone. Tell her there's giant robots involved. I'm sure she'll be interested.
MR-1422, Dingo Egret, unlocked.
Angie, I remember now. The winner of the year was Hesperia Gales.
No idle talk, you'll crash, Dingo.
In the final 30 seconds, Henry G trashed out from field out. Man, we had a great time that night.
20 to touchdown. Can't wait for the new season.
Position for landing. The people on Mars can start getting excited. I still have 200 more hours.
Be a good kid and the time will fly.
That's unusual.
What is?
Indications of Metatron, but it's way too shallow. Angie, I want to change the landing point. I'll check it out.
Okay.
Rick, you hear that? I'll be back soon.
Dingo, what team won in '66?
I don't know much about back then. Piece of junk.
I reckon Rotharsis is going to
Side Games presents Zone of the Uber.
retire salary again.
Oh man. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go.
I think the Metatron reaction is from the direction of the arrow.
You think? I remember we can mine rocks. Is there anything special about this? I don't remember this is actually important or not. I'm gonna mine some rocks. No? Okay. I don't remember what the rocks look like. It's been a while. Press triangle to jump. You can also hover holding L2 while jumping. So, triangle.
You may crash. Beware.
You may crash. Beware. It's not my first rodeo game. Can I break this? Sir. Oh. It's been a while. This thing is so clunky compared to what I'm supposed to be in.
Dingo, haven't you arrived yet?
I'm working on it. I'm bloody working on. Whoa, wait, what? Wait, what? I don't know what they are. Hold on, pause. L3 and R3. Hold up, I gotta look up what those buttons are for me real quick. Hold on a second, chat. Wait, can I change? Wait a minute. Did they change something about this? Hold on. Where is it? Accessories. Controllers. My R3 is R1 right now. Okay, R1 is R1 is R3. R2 is L3. Okay. Like the normal button. Positive reaction. R1 is. Oh, hold on. Let's restart. Oh, shit. How do I quit? No, I wanted to get that. I didn't know that was a thing. That wasn't in the original. Hold on. Ah, no. How do we quit? How do we quit? We gotta start over. Ah, you. Shit. Damn it. Alright, well, we'll be back in a second. I'm gonna have to rush through this just to quit, so we're gonna skip all the dialogue.
That's so hard.
You leave me alone.
Hey, Dingo, after this job, are you free?
Well, you let me respond to the first one, but not to that one. Okay. See how it is. I'm gonna skip all this because I want us. Yeah. Nope. You need to let me out of here. Come on. How do I quit? Can I not quit? Come on. There we go. Back to title. We're not doing that fight yet. I want to skip what happened so we can. We're gonna skip all this. Skip. We gotta try again. We gotta start over. Because I want to be. I didn't know that that was gonna be a thing. So remember, L3 is bottom answer. R1 is top answer. We're gonna skip that because we already seen that part. Let's at least. There we go.
The Metatron reaction is from the direction of the arrow.
Let's go. Alright, back to it. You may crash.
You may crash.
Beware.
Dingo, haven't you arrived yet?
No response out. I'm pressing it. Wait a minute. Pressing it. What? Maybe I'm not allowed to yet. Okay, so I can't. Maybe it'll pop up differently. So okay, we're good. I guess certain reactions I will be able to respond. I'm pretty sure that was not in the original game. I don't ever remember having to do that.
Hey, Dingo, after this job, are you free?
Okay.
Well, I can respond to that now. Ow. Now we can trigger the cutscene.
I'm on the ground.
The Metatron is not very deep.
And it's very strong. It wasn't here last time I came.
Going back. Going back. Going.
Shut up!
Is it debris?
The observation crews are goofing off again. What the hell is that?
Anything wrong?
Container
I found
8.
something interesting. I'll check it out.
Hatch unlocked. Where?
Where? A helmet. Or die. We as a computer do not care.
I've got a bad feeling.
What?
An orbital frame.
I see a huge ship over there. Ah!
What's happening, Angie? What ship did you see? Angie! Damn. Warship? Must be Baram.
The recovery crew. Nolan is not happy.
My liver's damaged. Damn Baram.
Baram from Mars? How can you tell?
Get your ship down into the ditch and stay hidden.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ready for combat operation.
This is why Nolan sent him to recover it. To make sure that he ended up with both. So what is about to happen, it never happened. But he was a little late. Turns out he had something else in plan. I miss escapes. They remember.
As unmanned orbital frame, Raptor. Be careful not to get surrounded. Raptor destroyed.
Oh, the other one hit me from behind.
Confirming the enemy destroyed.
What is the efficiency of this frame?
This is orbital frame Jehuti. Do you want me to explain how to manipulate the frame?
Who is this?
This is Detached Backup Battle Unit, ADA.
So this is a battle computer, isn't it? More reliable than the Lev's navigators.
I'm completely different. Do you request control instructions?
Yes, Ada. Please.
We already did this. We don't need this. We're gonna skip this.
Please
This is what I
choose
did
what
separately.
training you want to go through.
Don't need it.
Ending training.
We already did it.
We found our objective at point 04.
Roger. Departing for 04.
And you're about to also see the one of the originals of why I'm biased. She's not the original. The original's in the first game.
Enemy approaching. Unmanned battle planes. Unmanned combat aircraft, Mosquito. Individual attacks are weak, but be careful. There are many of them. Attack the mosquitoes all at once with the homing laser.
I am. Getting them all. I had to get them all in a wrangle in order for me to get them, because if they get outside of my crosshair, I don't fire it as many. There we go. Now we got him. Got him. Oh.
Put me through to 663.
Yes, I'll connect you now.
Help me, Dingo!
Where are you?
My legs are damaged!
Rick, where are you now? Don't move! I'll be there soon!
Enemy approaching.
It's approaching your way!
I indicate the position of Rick with an arrow. Move in the indicated direction.
Ooh, okay. I forgot the AI is a little bit more confident on this one. But
Destroyed.
well, y'all seen how many I've taken out already? I feel like these. I know they're not manned. Y'all, I shouldn't spoil that, but still, my brain's like, y'all saw what I've been doing. Even like.
The cursor is on. Destroy with a burst attack.
Oh. Roger.
Stop moving and keep pressing the R2 button. Then hit the square button for a burst attack.
Oh yeah, is this where we're fighting her for the first time?
Beat it, Rick! Dingo!
Since I found Jehuti, you'll have to give it to me.
What does Barum want with Callisto?
Oh? You don't look like a mining man to me.
Get lost.
The old Gundam, I remember that. Like, this is built during the times where like the Gundam anime was such at its prime with the crazy over the top. Like, oh frick, forgot about that. Roger. Oh, okay. Take that. Okay, not this. Booyah! You don't got it anymore. I've returned.
So you want this frame, don't you?
Maybe.
Even if you're bar armed, that's too rough.
It sure is.
Who's the commander?
You think I'll tell?
Wait!
Good job, Dingo.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Dingo!
Is there any game that still does the
Alright, I'll try to
anime
hit them
scene
off.
mixed in with gameplay? Usually it's
Take
3D
care,
models
Reggie.
in the actual game, right? Yes, it is. Even the first game didn't have anime. I'm not against the anime part either because this game is actually based off of a manga series that's based off of an actual anime called Zone of the Enders. So technically I'm not against that. I just,
If we
like,
don't do something, we'll be
I
crushed
think
along
what
with
made it
Callisto.
weird is they kind of
We have
made
no
some
choice.
of the audio and some of the writing a little too bland in some cases, which you'll notice. Like some of the lines just don't have no backstory; they're just saying stuff. So unless you knew the first game, and even with Dingo and all that, you wouldn't know anything about them. They kind of just get thrown in this. You don't find out who he really is until like almost the end of the game. And what he had to do with the first attack in Zone of the Enders 1, where Leo was the pilot of Jehudi and not him.
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed.
Oh, yeah, forget these little spiders are kind of annoying. I forgot what the best way to deal with them is. We got them though. But yeah. So, yes, yeah, I'm not against the anime thing. I think that they would actually work for this series as long as they just redo the first one and make sure the establishment of it is and stuff like that. I think that this one ever got remade, they could do more with Dingo if they really wanted. It's just there's not a true remake. This is just a VR HD edition. I think you can do VR if you want to in this version. Oh yeah, I can grab those poles and
You
throw
can
them.
grab objects which may be useful in battle with the circle button. Do you want to see how it's done?
Yes, please.
I've already done that. Thank you for
Ending
teaching me
training.
though.
Destroy the cellar generating enemies.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, you had to destroy the cellar by throwing poles at it.
Confirm destruction of cellar.
Took a little damage from him because I had to let him shoot me while I destroyed the cellar. Okay. Cellar destroyed. I don't remember if there's anything hidden in here. I'm gonna go look around in the other room real quick. It's been a long time. I don't remember how secrets work in this game. It's been way too long. I think they look like that. You see that Metatron cube over there? I think that's what I'm looking for at all times. I think the game is teaching me that that's what I'm looking for. Because I remember these things. It also will heal you, but some of them have codes you can get for new abilities and things like that. Or some of them are required. You're gonna get them through the story because you have to have them to beat a certain somebody. But yeah.
Obtain Metatron.
Oh. You used to have to open them, so that one, you just run into them in this one, that's right. Alright, boys, how you doing? Oh, yeah, okay, your weapons platform finally showed up.
Long distance support
The mummy head.
Be careful. Enemy destroyed.
Oh, you think you're slick, huh?
Raptor destroyed.
Uh oh, that sounds bad.
Destroyed. Confirm destruction of cellar. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
See anything up here? Let's move forward. I don't think there's gonna be other than healers. Yeah, there's one right there. Uptrain Metatron. Oh yeah.
After all, they want this frame, don't they?
Did you board this even though you knew?
I didn't want to involve my friends. Also, there's something I have to confirm.
They knew he'd follow her on board. It's because who's commanding the ship. He knows it didn't go well. He's got the same weakness I do. Oh, it said grab.
The gate to the next unit is open. Please follow the arrow.
So got weapons, poles to throw things around the room. Oh wait, that's right. I remember what we have to fight to escape. I'm actually gonna have to throw things at her. I remember. It's not who we fought earlier. It's a program or an AI version of something terrible from the first game. The original Queen. Yep, there it is. She even has her theme song. Target Bravo. There's no time for that, girl. Oh. That's right, I need to hit you with this, don't I? Damn it! Oh shit, that hurt. I will admit. Ah, shit. Ah, see, I need to get, what's it called? Right there. Ow. Got her. Whoa, okay. I had to get it low enough for it to trigger when I threw it at her. First try. Not cheating me.
Is that you, Viola?
Perhaps you're speaking to a battle AI.
She's AI? Hey, Viola!
It is just a replica being made by using her past battle data and part of her character. I don't think you can get a response from her.
So, what happened to Viola?
The applicable frame runner is already dead.
She died?
In the year 2172, the Antilia raid. It was a matter under the control of the Space Force. Bahram attacked the colony orbiting a satellite of Jupiter and stole an orbital frame which was under development.
Was she involved with that? Which orbital frame was taken?
The orbital frame Anubis. Jehuti was their target too, but they didn't get this frame.
Jehuti was collected by someone who had much to fear from Bahram before it was abandoned on Callisto.
That is about right.
Who was commanding the Antilia raid?
That was the commander of Bahram, Colonel Noman.
Noman. What's the matter?
Resonance reaction.
Uh-oh. It's where we're gonna, this is where we lose, chat. This is where I can't win. I can hurt him if I'm fast enough, but this is, I can like maybe take a smidgen of his health bar off. Prepare to get our ass kicked. Yep. Almost like siblings recognizing one another.
that orbital frame back.
Oh. Who's that?
Who's the runner?
Ow, I should block that. Oh, no. No. Ah, shit, yeah, I'm not gonna get him right now. Oh shit, ah!
Damn, it's too tough.
You should bring Seeley back over.
I remember you.
We're basically playing Seeley, no?
Dingo. I'm surprised you're still alive, Dingo.
Long time no see, Noman.
How have you been?
I've been on vacation.
You get off and come to my room.
Like Blair, like balls.
What are you
Both be
doing on this ship
cheesy
anyway?
with grubs and slash tails.
Anything happens to my
Exactly.
pals in Callisto, you'll pay.
I didn't kill them.
I don't believe you.
Your skills are getting worse, Dingo. You've been slacking off.
I could hit you last time. I kind of forgot what there's only like a one opening you can actually do damage to him during that fight, and even then you're only gonna do, the only reason in doing it is you're going to basically end the fight a little faster, other than just letting him beat you up. One or the other.
Let me introduce you to Dingo. He was the leading
Because you're only gonna
pilot
do like
in
a
our unit
smidgen of his
6
health
years
before the
ago.
fight still ends the same way.
Dingo, Egret.
Military records show him dead.
You're doing rather menial work compared to the old days. Have you been demoted to the outskirts?
Shut up. You have come back under my command.
Come back? You must be kidding!
You'd better come back. It'll be fun from now on.
I refuse! Your fooling around almost killed me back there. It's not funny.
You don't understand.
You can't deceive me with beautiful words like freedom and independence anymore. Do you realize how many of my comrades died back there? Say it. You killed them!
I wouldn't know.
You devil!
Dingo! Come back. I like you.
You make me sick.
Yep. You're probably wondering why he did that. You'll find out soon enough. He could have just shot him in the head. It's weird because what's strange is this is why I think it would have done better if they had redone this and kind of added. You know how they added just a little bit more to Metal Gear Solid 3 in certain places that were a little bit more just for the this happened and you weren't sure why? Now once again, Noman is not an idiot. I'm almost 100% positive he knew exactly what Ken was going to do. He needs Dingo for a reason, and I'll explain later. It'd spoil too much right now.
Help me if you want to live.
Why does he look like Voldemort with hair in the nose? Because Noman is crazy. Once again, there's a lot to Noman you don't know yet. And Anubis himself. And Anubis, his orbital frame he stole from the first one. Remember what happened? Remember, Viola herself died in the first one, but he did not.
Are you sure this order is from Colonel Noman?
If not, why would I be doing such a thing? Ready? Please begin.
He's got a stable pulse.
Thank you. You can go now.
Okay.
Awake? You've been asleep for 2 months. I shaved your beard. Ada, please look after him.
If I have to.
Where am I?
You're on Deimos Station, the gateway to Mars. How are you feeling?
I feel really sick.
It's better than feeling dead, isn't it?
I didn't die, did I?
You didn't, but you did lose your heart and lungs.
So how can I still be alive?
You can only stay alive when you're aboard Jehuti.
Jehuti?
The machine supplements your heart and lungs. That power comes from Jehuti.
What?
The minute you get off Jehuti, it will stop providing energy. You will die if you leave Jehuti.
Oh, don't talk nonsense.
Well, try it if you like. Sit down, it's too dangerous. Don't do that again. Did you want to scare me to death?
You're either stupid or insane! How could you do this to me?
I had no choice. The cockpit is too small to put in all the gear needed to keep you alive.
I didn't want this!
I told you if you helped me, I would save your life.
I don't remember. When did you say that?
Just before, when you nearly died.
I don't remember!
You should be more appreciative of me. I saved your life, looked after you, and kept you hidden from the other crew for 2 months.
Damn. Hook me up to proper vitals.
I can give your real body back, so you'd better just accept my orders.
Don't be ridiculous. How can I follow Bahram?
I'm not Bahram.
What?
Quite the opposite. I'm with the Space Force. I'm Ken Marineris. I've been sent into hiding in Bahram.
Are you serious?
Don't be so surprised all the time.
Why not?
I said we don't have much time, didn't I? I didn't want to do this either. First, you have to escape from Deimos as soon as possible. You're in danger if we stay here wasting time talking.
It's hard for a dead man to understand.
You are still alive.
So what?
Noman is still alive, too. Don't you want vengeance on him?
He killed my comrades.
He killed
I
you.
have the same aim as
That's the
you,
part
so
that
I
kind
won't
of
do
doesn't make
anything
sense. And he was
bad
like,
to
bro, I know you
Can I
don't have
just ask
memory,
you
but
one question.
What?
Is it
he
correct
killed
this
you,
year's
Duke.
winner was Hesperia Gales?
What? Can't you be more serious?
I'm very serious. Do you know the answer?
We've no time for games on Mars.
But yeah. Did they Tony Stark him? They did Tony Stark him, but way worse. I just pulled up to kill birds. Nice, damn! You pulled on her banner. Didn't know you wanted her. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, if he got her pretty easily, I mean, that's a new character no matter what. But yes, to answer your question, they 100% Tony Starked him, but far worse. You're gonna find out. I'll have to explain some things because y'all haven't seen the first one and what the original goal, why they wanted. Because there's a certain guy that doesn't explain. It's not here to explain this anymore. That you meet as Leo. There's a certain reason why the orbital frame was captured by Baram. Remember the question you asked me. Why does it look like that Noman's basically dead? Or looks like Voldemort with like a weird nose? Think about this. How did Ken know how to do that? Why is there equipment to even be able to do that kind of thing on the ship to begin with? Why did he shoot him? So, I'll drop a little hint. When these two were first created, Jehuti and Anubis, they were designed almost, I'll give an example. They were designed to work like G Gundam originally. They can, but on a much different level. Instead of it being the pilot has to stand up and move around in a little elastic suit. Now his is a much worse case of what it evolved into. But it started off, so you noticed it was able to send the signals through his hands. It did that even with Leo. And Leo's not had that modification. So the theory is that Jehuti is the better version, which you'll find out he is, than Anubis. Anubis was designed second, but they designed it in a much more worse way. So Jehuti had a much more original design because she was Model 1. But what the theory is that the way Ada works is she ties into your neural network of your brain when you connect your hand to those little ball things, controllers, almost like, because at the time when this game was made, these still existed. You ever seen one of those little mouse ball wheel things? The little old mouse wheels that they used to have instead of actual mice? I actually had one for a while when I was young to be able to use the computer, but I ended up just learning how to use the mouse. But yeah, it's basically you put your hand on that, and then she basically uses your nervous system to connect to your brain. And so, got her on second temple. I'll get her too. Tam King said. Tam King getting everybody, going after everybody. But yeah.
The catapult to eject ships is over there. You can get out if you go along this way. Satellite Deimos is under Bahram now. Unmanned machines are on patrol to attack support units of the Space Force from Earth.
Deimos is under Bahram's rule?
Not just Deimos. Mars and another satellite, Phobos. All of Mars' area has been under Bahram's control.
Because he got a hold of Anubis.
Performed great deeds.
That's awful.
Unexpected things have occurred. Anyway, please consult Ada about the catapult.
Ah, the punchy boys are back already.
Enemy approaching. Strange combat type, Cyclops. Be careful.
You have to do like dash slashes to hit them. And then you rip into them. There we go. Yeah, I remember. You have to dash hit them. They'll do it too if you don't do it right. There we go.
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Cyclops destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Well, you have the key over the door.
Cyclops destroyed. The gate to the next unit is open. Please follow the arrow.
Ooh, okay. Alright, so these are all locked, I assume now? Yeah. That looks open though. It's blue. Guess not. Oh, these little manta ray things. Oh. The spooter box.
Dash or keep your distance to avoid damage.
Not sure how you beat the spiders. I don't know what their thing is. Yeah, I didn't do much either. I mean, it broke the shield.
Damage level exceeding 75%.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Obtain Metatron.
Yeah, I see what they do. I see what they do. Okay. I should grab these things. Okay, got him. A little rough on that one, but those little spiders are always annoying to deal with. I remember there might have been something in this. I think I'm thinking of a different room. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, okay.
Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Oh, long range, boy.
ETR reaction gone. Though it may take longer, let's fight in long distance to avoid damage.
This is where it gets rough. Ah, man. I need to get rid of these stupid little distractors.
Enemy destroyed. Obtain Metatron.
There we go.
ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Woo! Alright. Can bring up the map, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Metatron.
No, okay, nothing. Alright. And see, I don't know if you should be pulling for everything, man. I pull everything. Oh, it's a welcoming committee in here. Wow.
Enemy approaching. Verified as unmanned orbital frame, Raptor. Be careful not to get surrounded. Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed.
This really likes to fire little ones at it. Alright, I'm gonna go what's it called mode and go straight for it. There we go, that's what I want.
Though it may take longer, let's fight in long distance to avoid damage.
Yeah, it may take longer, we don't have longer. Oh yeah, there we go, that's what I wanted. It was worth it now. As long as we destroy it, it's worth it, because I can get out of it. I can deal with the rest pretty fast.
Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Woo!
Enemy reinforcements are
Alright, Cyclopses, let's go. Ow, that was a bad start. Why did that not dodge? I do wonder if I can make R2 hit what's it called instead.
Dash or keep your distance to avoid
But I wonder if that
damage.
button is just not
Enemy destroyed.
got the tactile part of it.
Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone. ETR reaction gone. The gate to the next unit is
Alright.
open. Please follow the arrow.
Woo! We need Metatron around here and grab. I do wonder if that button's reactive enough to, like, what do you call it?
Obtain Metatron.
To be my dodge button. That's a yellow door. These doors are all yellow. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, SOS, right.
Ignore it.
Connected.
This is Taper. I'm stuck with a cargo of freight. Please help me.
Which line is this, Ada?
This is from the Space Force.
Listen to his story, Dingo.
Taper, can you hear me? This is Henry G. What's wrong with you?
Are you the Space Force, Henry G?
Something like that.
Please help me. My unit has been attacked by Balram. The controls on my fighter have not been working, and I don't have any idea where I am.
We can't help you then.
Yes, please. I've got an important mission to carry out.
Important mission?
We are helping our friends on Mars.
Who did you say you're helping?
There are many people who can't escape from Basilia after taking away the Vector Cannon.
Vector Cannon?
Please help Taper Dingo. We need to get it.
I don't know.
I can order Ada to stop feeding energy to you.
You'll what?
Ada?
Damn. Okay, I'll do it.
It's pretty messed
Taper, I'm
up.
coming to help you. Don't move from where you are.
I'm hiding in a container. I start shaking after hearing the sound of gunfire.
Ada, where was that message sent from?
I can't find the particular point, but from all indications, it seemed not too far away.
Taper said he's hiding in a container, and he got scared after hearing shots.
Giving too much damage to the container will destroy it.
See, Wuling is pretty cool.
I know. I'm just going to knock
You
the
know, I forgot before I logged off. I'll look next time I'm on. Alright, let's see. So it can be in either of these, and I can't remember which one it is.
Henry G, this is Taper. A container with a serial number including 6.
Including a 6.
To turn around, use the right stick.
Oh my, I don't want to hear this.
It's an empty box.
Okay. Reason why it's, what's it called right there, why it takes a little bit, is you have to reset it every time. Guys, I just need you to chill a little bit. Who needs to deal with lasers and you can just blow up the lasers? Activating the traps.
A blue container.
So blue container with the number 6 on it. So you see how you get a little bit more information. The blue one does not have a 6. What is that? That one has an 8, 8, 9, 7, 1, 3, 1. Did he say 6 or no number 6? Is he sure it's a blue container? I'm gonna shoot this one.
5 tons of coffee. Vanished.
Okay.
Here now.
So it must be in the other room still. Try in here one more time.
I can see the warehouse number. I think I'm in warehouse B now.
B? This is warehouse A. He's in B. Let's go over to B. And to be fair, getting more kills doesn't hurt us either, because it makes us level up. Warehouse B. So, number 6, blue container, warehouse B. Try this. I see one up here. Okay, that's a blue 6. Hold on. Let's try this side.
Here now.
Shh. Ooh. Is that green though? This looks more blue to me. I'm going this one. Found him.
Hey! You must be Taper.
Are you Henry G?
Yes, I am.
Wow, I'm saved. Thank you. Ah!
Balram!
I'm not Balram, though this is an orbital frame.
Stop! What's your assignment?
Hey, I'll leave you behind if you keep being so dismal.
What's your assignment?
As I said, I'm trying to help you.
All right. Please help me.
Dingo, ask him about his orders.
Shut up.
I have to rescue the people in Vasilia County on Mars. They got stuck after they got a weapon to break through the defense systems of the enemy base.
That's the one you told me about a moment ago.
Yes. The Vector Cannon. It's very important to us to win. That's why I have to rescue them.
You're kidding. How can you rescue them like this?
It's my duty.
Nonsense.
It's enough you take me as far as the shooter to Mars with you. I know where my comrades are when I get to Mars.
You're asking me to carry you to the shooter.
Exactly. Let's go.
Dingo, take him. We'll have him guide us to the labs in Vasilia.
I don't think he's that useful.
Like them, we have to destroy Balram's military fortress. That's why we need that weapon.
The military fortress?
The military fortress.
Almon.
Almon.
Oh.
Oh, Henry G.
Knows how
I got a
Ada
program
reacted
for
to
an
that.
orbital frame, but I don't know anything about its contents, so you're welcome to use it.
We obtained the device driver of the sub-weapon Geyser.
Geyser.
It works against the enemy's power unit.
Oh yeah, I
It can
do
restrict
love that.
movement for a fixed time.
Yeah, you can.
Sub-weapon?
Sub-weapons support your normal attack with special effects. Select a sub-weapon by tilting the left stick up or down while pressing the L1 button. Use it with the circle button. Each time you use the sub-weapon, the sub-gauge goes down. Keep an eye on how much is left.
Ada, what do I have to do when I grab Taper's lev?
Press the L1 button for a short while, so that grab appears in the sub-weapon window. Then press the circle button in front of the target you wish to grab. Press the circle button again to let go. Check your current position on the map.
Oh, I'll come to you in a second, Taper. Stay here. There's something up here, apparently.
Hey, don't leave me alone.
I'm not. I'm trying to figure out where this triangle is. Huh?
Take me there. Hurry.
Oh, there we go.
Metatron.
I needed that. There we go. Okay, just pressing triangle drops him. Okay. To grab an object, you have sub-weapon. You must not have a sub-weapon equipped. If you have a sub-weapon equipped, it will automatically drop him. Alright, let's take him this way. But we can't go out the other way, can we? Oh, we can't go out this way. Oh, hold on. Just stay here. Don't worry, I got you. Oh my, I don't want to hear this. This one, unlock, hit this one first.
Oh my, I don't want to hear this.
Cyclops destroyed.
Alright. Come here, big guy. Just manhandling across this field is fine. You'll be okay. I'm actually gonna leave you in this doorway.
Press the circle button in front of Taper's left.
Oh, you won't open the door unless I really. Alright, fall down, Tape.
Keep moving while attacking.
Take me there. Hurry.
Cause that's the way we're gonna go, right? I actually don't know which way we're supposed to go. The fact that it's letting me go this far just baffles me. Luckily he's okay, he hasn't been hurt much. Okay.
Oh my, I don't want to hear this.
Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction wrong. When in close range, keep your eyes on enemy attack signs. Enemy destroyed. Obtain Metatron.
I think this is to help level me up if I'm not mistaken. This is why I'm doing it. Let's go in this room first over here.
Cyclops destroyed. Obtain Metatron. ETR reaction wrong.
I need to learn the rhythm. There we go. Beautiful level up. Alright. Alright, let's go over here to this one.
Obtain Metatron.
So I would like to bring up my proper map so I can see where we're going. So it looks like the objective. Or is that the objective? I'm actually not sure now. Also, it has the Metal Gear Solid. Of course, it has the Metal Gear Solid sounds. I mean, we could get there that way. I don't know which way is the actual. So, oh, wait. Emergency shooter. So, let's go back down south for it real quick then. Because it looks like there's more that way. And the more XP we get, the better. Alright, dropping. We got incoming. No, get off of him. Oh, it's alright, my bad. It means to lock on to you. There's something there. So we've got to go get rid of all these. So we're basically covering all these hallways to make sure we've got all the XP I can possibly get. Was it just those guys? Those guys weren't much. Okay.
Press the circle button in front of Paper's left.
Don't worry, I got you. Ow.
ETR reaction wrong. Enemy destroyed.
This one I saw Metatron or something.
Take me there. Hurry.
We already fought everything in here.
Enemy destroyed.
Help me!
ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed.
Alright. Ain't nothing in this room.
Oh my, I don't want to hear this.
Dodge the enemy attack with dash and attack at the same time. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed.
Now we can head straight for the top. Got all the XP I can, pretty much. And these are still alive for some reason. Ah, so pressing up on the analog stick is the quickest way, and looks like down to get the ally targeting. Which we'll need later. Probably not in this episode, because I doubt we'll make it that far, but there's a battle where you gotta defend a bunch of these dudes. Alright, David, let's go. And there's a new game plus to this game, which is why I'm prioritizing level right now over time, like getting the mission done quick. Hey Arden, have you tried Undisputed yet? Not yet. I haven't got to try it yet. I haven't since I've been so busy with Front Mission and Arc Knights. I haven't had time to play it yet, but I'm going to soon.
You know when I get there safely.
If I get some time tonight, I'm gonna play it. Cause Venom is already ready, but we're gonna try to do Front Mission here in a little bit. That's why I need to end this soon so I can eat, and then do our next episode of Front Mission as well.
What do you want to know?
But I'm gonna be quiet.
How's the military situation?
You should know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
Ouch! By the way, what's your mission anyway?
Quick, enemy approaching!
Well, see you later!
Enemy approaching. Verified as unmanned orbital plane, Raptor. Be careful not to get surrounded. To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button. I suggest using Geyser.
Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, Geyser. Duh. Wait, why is it not? There we go. There we go.
Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Raptor destroyed.
Oh, I have to use it because of what they're doing.
Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Damage level exceeding 70.
Oh yeah, that's Commander. I see right here. No, 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 no. No, I'm gonna die. Oh, that was so close. I forget that some units do, like, on purposely, like, kind of force you to defeat them. I mean, you kind of, like, have to block and, like, counter them. That was a commander unit. That one, which means that he enhances the ones around me.
It doesn't look any different. What's that?
Uh-oh. That's time for us to leave is what that is. That's in the spirit of the Red Queen and her mech coming together.
Viola.
We need to leave right
I
now.
want to fight with Viola, even if she is AI. Let's go.
Because I wanted to get to Mars before we kind of maybe keep this for the next episode. I wanted to at least get past the beginning in the first couple boss battles. We've made pretty good progress. The game's not that long, technically, if we would like to start it, like, earlier in the day. We could probably beat it in one day if I sat down hard enough, because I've played this game so many times.
We've landed on Mars.
Confirm our location.
The edges of West Margaritifer, the state border of Vasilia territory.
Dingo, first you need to enter into Vasilia County.
Wait.
Tell me your location and then
Wait.
ask Ada about the most suitable route to Vasilia.
Wait a second!
What's wrong?
What's going on here? Burned ruins stretched as far as the eye can see.
You were living in the backwoods, so you couldn't know. But in the last half year, the situation on Mars has changed drastically.
Tell me more.
It's a long story.
I bet.
Don't fall asleep.
Hurry up.
Half year ago, Bahram began to gain control of the military in every county on Mars. Then, the Mars Liberation Movement against Earth's oppression began to surface. Now,
Yeah, here we go.
Bahram's war potential is
This is
very
based on
strong,
the anime.
far different from when you were around. The Space Force put up a stubborn resistance, but without a major war, Mars was occupied by Bahram in a flash. 1 month ago, the Space Force was almost wiped out except for a few remnants. We attacked Vasilia County, the Bahram foothold, with the total force we had then.
That was thoughtless.
Certainly. We knew what was going to happen. The Space Force suffered destruction, so there's not much time to destroy the remaining forces at the enemy base. Although we did find a special thing.
That's the vector cannon Taper mentioned.
The Vector Cannon is a weapon that delivers a high-energy wave by space compression. The outer shield of the enemy fortress Almon defends from invasion with a mass dislocation created by space compression. The Vector Cannon is the only weapon that can nullify that defense and pierce it.
Urenbeck catapult, orbital frame, vector cannon, so they're all byproducts of Metatron.
It's a bad habit of mankind to want to use its new toys immediately. Don't you agree? However, the military unit has been missing in Vasilia since they acquired the Vector Cannon. Taper, who you met on Deimos, must have come to get it back.
Why is it so important?
Dingo, do you know about the Almon project?
I only recognize the name.
When Dr. Rikoa Hardiman was in good health.
Noman's father.
Noman's father.
After Dr. Hardiman died, his son Ridley, that is Noman, took over command of the plan. He then made a full-scale model. Almon is a huge military fortress that uses a great amount of Metatron to construct weapons of mass destruction. When it is fully operational, it won't make sense for Earth to send any amount of forces against it. Almon will have over 1 million times the power of Anubis, and you've seen the damage that can do. Can you imagine what it will be like?
Why did Noman want to get Jehuti? He's already got a great weapon, hasn't he?
Actually, Anubis and Jehuti were developed as part of the Almon plan.
What do you mean?
Those two were a key element in starting Almon. That plan was made by Dr. Hardiman. Only those two machines can make Almon move or stop.
So, Noman has already got Anubis. He probably thinks Jehuti is a bother.
He either wants it or wants it destroyed. Normally, Anubis and Jehuti have the same abilities, so only Jehuti can fight against Bahram War potential, which was much increased through the technological research of Anubis.
That's why you made me have such a terrible experience.
No need to thank me.
Mars terraforming is still a long way from perfect, so it's still too weak to be a battlefield.
Several years ago, there was an attack on Earth by the hawkish faction of Mars, but it was a failure in the end because another power from Mars intervened. Then, Bahram learned that they should put pressure on Mars with military force before attacking Earth, strengthening their foothold. The Space Force's power couldn't match Bahram. Earth can't approach Mars, which is under constant surveillance by Almon.
Earth won't be talking big to Mars.
Earth and Mars bow down to Almon, because of Noman, actually.
Is Almon in Vasilia?
Anubis and Noman are there too. Almon is already getting ready.
Almon's actually not in Vasilia, but
we have to stop Almon and Noman.
One could argue it kinda is.
Same purpose, don't we? Our cooperation is not so bad after all, is it?
I know you'll cut off my life support if I refuse.
You have your duty to do.
I don't care about Earth or Mars. My aim is to get Noman. You're all just the same as Bahram, aren't you? So don't go thinking you're champions of justice.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but an unidentified combat vehicle is approaching.
Hey, I have to go. I'll disconnect.
No, wait!
Damn it. Let's be done with it.
Oh, is this? Wait, do I have to fight Leo first? Is this Leo? You might get to meet the previous, oh, no, wait. Oh, no, it's the new sub-raptors. These things were designed off the Orbital Frame project for Bahram. Yeah, they're like little tiny, like, these guys are annoying. I remember these guys. They're like mini Anubises. They're called Naritas. Yeah, Naritas. They're like a mixture between Anubis' design and their queen, Neferith. And notice I said that word. That's why I knew when they called her Neferith, it made me laugh. I'm like, okay, this is an orbital frame. Alright, what is that? Uh-oh. EX mission. I don't know what that is, but I don't get it. Alright, fine.
Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Narita destroyed. Obtain Metacon.
Ow. Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what? Okay. The other one. There we go. Get out of here. What this?
ETR reaction gone.
Alright. Oh boy.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, okay, now here we go. forgot how to hit him. I think I have to wait till he... Oh. Wow. Oh, stupid. Ooh, right. Wait a minute, I don't remember what your weakness is. You got to figure out how to get to come to this. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, it's terrible right there. Damn, bruh. Come on. Well, I blocked it. Ah, whoa. Well, okay, didn't finish. Oh crap, block. Oh, I died. Damn it, I died for the first time. I don't like, one thing I'm trying to figure out here is I don't know if it's just because the game is too old. Maybe I'm too fast and that I'm trying to press it too much. And I feel like I can't dodge sometimes. I think it's just the speed of how old this game is. Well, I need block more with certain attacks.
Coming close.
Like, I know I caught it before. There we go. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. I see what your weakness is now, Leo. Is I have to like, whoa, I have to like really like.
Coming close.
There it is, yep. Okay, got me there. I'll get to there. Oh, I let him hit me first, damn it. You have to be really aggressive with him for him to not be able to hit you melee-wise, because he's not as fast in melee. Eventually he'll break and I'll get to hit him like that. Oh, he's got a shield. I have to break that shield. There we go.
fight mode. Coming close.
Oh, he's gonna do that virtual thing now. Trying to do a wing zero flyby.
Coming close. Here I come. Ha! 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 Hey! Ha!
Mode change. Option.
Here I come. Ah!
Gotcha. Hello, old friend.
Wait, I'm not with Baram.
What else can you say if you're not with Baram?
You must be Leo Stenbuck.
You know him?
Ada.
Long time no see. You remember me?
Yes, the data is a perfect match with the previous runner.
You haven't changed a bit.
You're the owner of this frame, aren't you?
That's right.
Why did you abandon Jehuti on Callisto?
Without consulting me, Elena...
Elena?
That's not your business. Anyway, get out of Jehuti.
You want me to leave Jehuti? Don't be silly. I can't leave even if it means I die.
How come?
That's not your business.
What do you plan to do with Jehuti?
I think it could be sold at a high price.
Are you going to Alman? Ada, please answer my question. You're going to Alman, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Do you know that Ada intends to self-destruct Jehuti on Alman?
Are you sure?
It is true.
Wait a second! What's going on? Whose order is that?
It's a command which arose from the basis of a program.
The basis of a program? Are you kidding me? Who would allow such a thing? Hey, Ada, I won't allow you to do that!
You're worried as if it concerns you.
Well, it does!
This is the meaning of the existence bestowed upon me.
Are you stupid? How can you throw away your life for no reason?
I don't need any reasons.
Alright, I get rid of Alman. Then you don't need to blow up Jehuti. Isn't that right?
What?
And then, once Alman is destroyed, you'll be alive. That's enough, isn't it? You should take time to think about the meaning of your existence later.
But...
What's your name?
You shut up. I'm Dingo.
Dingo, I'm sorry, but it's me who will destroy Alman.
What?
I can't stomach giving Jehuti to Baram.
I won't give it up either.
I don't want to lose Jehuti.
You rely on me. I'll get rid of it while you're doing your homework at home.
Okay. I will head towards Alman after helping the Space Force in Vasilia. If I fail, please carry out my task for me.
Hey!
I don't want Ada to fight. I want to finish it.
Why?
For Ada's sake.
You're a funny guy.
Oh, please take this with you.
We obtained the device driver of the sub-weapon Gauntlet. It stuns enemies to a distance by physical impact.
If you can hit an enemy into the wall using the Gauntlet, they will suffer double damage.
I see.
Dingo, you saw Anubis?
Yeah.
Please be careful with Anubis. Even though you are on Jehuti...
Don't worry. I'll bring your Jehuti back to you later in one piece.
Anyway, you were a good fighter. I trust your skills.
Oh, this part.
What's that?
It's the
We'll
Balrog
have to
fleet.
save it, though.
They defend from outside invasions.
Is Leo alright?
He hasn't been captured yet.
There's too much trouble in the sky.
For your own good, you better act with reserve like you're a stranger.
Anyhow, news will soon leak out.
But it is much better if Noman finds out as late as possible. All right, I'll explain what you do next. You can enter Vasilia through the south gate, but first you need to unlock it. You have to destroy 2 facilities on both sides of the gate before you can go into Vasilia territory.
So, I'll need to destroy 2 facilities to unlock the gate, is that right?
That's it. Security in the territory has been much stricter since the Space Force attacked, so be careful.
I will.
I'm leaving Deimos for Mars now. I'll let you know when I get there. The crews on Deimos are starting to suspect me.
Really? Serves you right.
Hey, why can't you be more cooperative?
I think I am.
I shouldn't trust rumors.
What?
Nothing. See you later.
There is a route through the canyon in front of the gate. Metatron is confirmed close by. Go and collect it first.
Metatron. Then we're gonna save it here in a second here.
Obtain Metatron.
Oh, you little trap. I forgot there was a trap. There was a trap.
Enemy destroyed.
Someone's being healed. Stupid Doritos. Dire. You are watered down orbital frames. Get out of there.
ETR reaction
Oh,
gone.
we got more, huh?
I suggest using Gauntlet.
Oh, I know Gauntlet is their weakness. I know. I guess I should put it on.
ETR reaction gone.
Oh, you little creative.
Narita destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Boom, okay. Just bouncing them off walls is,
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed.
you guys.
Estimated combat time is 90 seconds. ETR reaction gone.
I like how she predicts how fast I'm supposed to go. If you actually are good enough, that is actually about, whoa, the average once you're leveled up quite well.
Narita destroyed.
About a minute and a half.
Enemy destroyed.
I don't remember what those do. Hold on. I don't remember what EX missions do, is what I don't remember. Or whatever those, I don't know if they're like EXP boosts or not. That I don't remember what those do. I just remember where they are. There it is. Oh, I thought there was one in there. I guess not.
Obtain Metatron.
Alright, can we save? Yeah, let's save. Because we gotta have time to do front mission, so I need to eat food. Let's make our first save. How's chat doing right now? How y'all doing? We're about to get ready to switch over temporarily. Still don't know what those do yet. Maybe those don't come into play until I beat the game the first time. Some things don't happen until after you go into New Game Plus as far as side stuff and certain things you can do that the game doesn't do in the beginning. But Or it might be a simulator. Isn't there like a little EX simulator thing? Kind of like Front Mission. I'm gonna save it one more time. My nose itches. Right back to title.
Since the dawn of history, human beings have realized various forms of energy. Civilization.
It's showing this again, but sadly it didn't show the side games part. That would have been kind of cool.
Metatron lead our civilization.
Unless it goes for it after. I can't remember if it's after that or before that. Oh wait, Konami. Wait for it, Jet. Oh, I didn't show it. I thought it was gonna show it. Maybe it will in a minute. Since this is the cutscene, maybe it'll show it. I'll let y'all see this one more time while we end it. But I want to give a big, massive shout out to my moderators, Urban Mech Farseer and Sir Seeley, for joining in tonight. And a massive shout out to Tam King and Crispy Bacon. We're going to be doing another one, or another episode of Front Mission here in probably about an hour. After I get some food in me, I gotta go warm up my leftovers and eat, and then we're gonna get going on some Front Mission to show what I have done to my team. Let's just say the spiritual resurrection of Venom is complete. He has become an absolute menace once more, just like in Front Mission 1. And he has a new name now because of the absolute stupidity of melee skills he ended up learning. And the combination is just dumb. Dude killed the boss by himself. And I do mean in one turn. Dude's like, man, I can hit. How many times can I hit this thing? Probably about 4 or 5, maybe 6 if I get it out right. So, big shout out to Tam King and Crispy Bacon, to Seeley, to Urban Mech Farseer for joining in tonight. I hope to see y'all in our Front Mission episode in about an hour. And then after that, tomorrow we're going to go back to normal kind of setup. This is how we've introduced this into the series. We're going to be kind of swapping back and forth. Tomorrow, what do I want to do? Like, how do I want to start the schedule? Do we want to start with Arc Knights? Or do we want to start with, because we're going to do Front Mission tonight. I could also start the other series, but I'll let chat decide that if they want. There is one other Operation Rebirth series we have to begin that follows in suit with this one. They're both just as high octane. Technically, the other one's a little bit smokingly sick. But, you know, a little bit faster paced. A little bit more skill required. But we could start that tomorrow. Or we could end up doing some Arc Knights. Continue some Arc Knights tomorrow, so. We'll have to decide that in our Front Mission stream tonight. So if you wanna vote on that, either put it in the comments below this video, so I see it, or put it in into the comments below the video when we start our next stream in about an hour, or in the live stream if you want to join up. Either way, whichever you prefer. But I want to say thank y'all to everyone. This has been I know I was kind of quiet, but I'm kind of taking it in a little bit because this game was a big part of my life. Like, more like this was bigger. Like I've said it before, Metal Gear Solid, when we played it was a huge part. And so were a couple other games, Final Fantasy, of course. And of course the secret one that's the other series we're going to start from the beginning. Well, somewhat the beginning. We're going to start from the beginning of which ones were released first. To give y'all a better backstory, because normally you do the prequel first, but in that situation's case, the prequel doesn't actually explain who a certain character is that will turn one of them into something bad. So we'll have to start from actually 1 to 2. Well, we might do 2 for fun. 2 because 2 has nothing to do with anything. The only thing I could argue and maybe check is see if I missed something is why we're going to do it. We're going to see if there's something I didn't realize that where 2 might have taken place. Now that I know more about the entire universe better, after all, so many games it's had.
I'll bring it to an end
So,
myself.
but we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
The perfect fusion of
and then one for that one. So, but either way, but I hope y'all all enjoy watching some Zone of the Ender's second runner. If the first one ever gets brought back out, we will do the first one. The first one, I will say, story-wise, is a little bit more organized better. The one in this one is cool, but because they dipped a little too hard into the anime side of this thing's origins, and the writing was a little loose in some places, this is still a great franchise. So I really hope, even if the UMA have to help do it, I really hope this gets some sort of remake for its franchise. Roger Jackson. No. But either way, see you all night, and don't forget to friend me, Tam.
Destruction.
You just want Tam's money. But anyways.
It is Anubis.
Anyways, I hope y'all all enjoy watching tonight's stream of Zone of the Enders, the second runner. This is going to be a cool little series, or short little series we're going to do. Because the game isn't that long, like I said. It won't take me long to beat it. So. But yeah, I hope y'all all enjoyed. And then see, yeah, I hope the new MC, see, and don't forget, yeah, I hope the new MC is, the main character. Nah. We'll blow it up if we have to. No, I'm just kidding. You friend me, Sealy, is what Tab King said. You must find the Tab King. There can't be that. Compared to my name and compared to Sealy's name, there can't be that many Tam Kings out there. I agree. I didn't mean to do that, but at least it won't go through the cutscene anymore. But I hope y'all again playing again. Yeah, tonight. It'll be about an hour from now when we're going to do front mission. We're going to continue with front mission 3 and where we left off on that. The training took far less timing than I expected. The only one who didn't really get leveled up much was Surtur in Melee. I may have to take her grenade away for a little while just to force her to be a better melee. Or maybe turn her into something else with that grenade. I'll have to figure it out. Because she doesn't seem to be proccing the skills too well for the setup I've given her, so she might not be as good with melee as Venom has. You'll see both complete polar opposites in about an hour of the crazy insanity that I witnessed. Lazy, I don't know your name, Tam. It'd be the same thing. Be Tam King, most likely. Tam King always uses the same name, Tam or Tam King. Mostly Tam King. It's Tam King. Yeah, it's like, be smart, Silly. Supposed to be building robots. Come on now. But anyways, I'm gonna go get some food and enjoy a short little break for a little bit. Tam King hashtag ones. Exactly, it could be. Just look up Tam King. I mean, you found me. You can find Tam King. There's probably less Tam Kings than me. They say, yeah, which bloody number are you? Ooh. But anyways. Alright, chat. I hope y'all have had a good one tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed our debut, return of Zone of the Enders, the second runner. I'm glad to be back. This has inspired me quite hard tonight. So I can't wait to show y'all what we've done on Front Mission 3 later. I'm gonna say around 7:30, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time is when we're gonna start the next stream. I found you because you were the only Johnny with male Inman, LOL. It's because I went with the female one. I was like, if I'm gonna be having a bunch of gotcha ladies, I'm rolling in a gotcha game. I'm not gonna make my main character a lady. I'm gonna make it me. The world. Oh my god! It's like I get female characters when you're doing it in like a role play, like a D&D kind of stand when you're making brand new people. But this is, you're basically playing from your perspective as the admin to all these other characters. I'm like, nah, that's gotta be a dude. Nah, it's me. Me and my lady knights. But anyways. Tim, what's your level in PFP? 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 Pixels for peace. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'm gonna end it here. I think Jim King's already headed out for tonight. But alright, then we're gonna head out. I'll see y'all in about an hour, 7:30 to 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, U.S. For everyone out there, whatever your time is for that time, whatever your time is during that time, that is when we are going to be starting up for our next episode of Front Mission. We won't be going as late tonight. I will say that. We'll probably end around 10:30 tonight. If I can get started by at least 8. 2 hours should be enough for me to speed run a couple of missions, so we should be strong enough. I'm also noticing an issue XP-wise. It's hard to level up the weapons now. It's easy to level up the pilots, but the weapons, they're problematic because we're not getting enough from the simulator. The simulator's not hard enough yet. That shows how hard I went in the paint. I reactor won that whole game already. So, I mean, the game is still catching up with me in some cases. So, but I got enough leveled up that they're better with it. So, I'm authority level 50. Tam King says. So it's gonna be someone with. It's gonna be a Tam King with authority level 50. But. Alright, chat, I will see y'all here in about an hour. Peace and love, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed. Until next time, big shout out to Crispy, to Tim King, to Sealy, to Farseer, and to everyone in the background as well. And until next time, I will see y'all in a little while. Bye, everybody. Bye, Tim King. Bye, Sealy. Bye, everybody. Bye, Farseer. Bye, Crispy. Bye.